6 things APR should do to get desired results in Cairo. Rwandan Champions APR FC will play as guests to emerging Egyptian powerhouse Pyramids FC at the June 30th Stadium in Cairo on September 29th in the CAF Champions League second leg game. The 30,000 capacity June 30th Stadium in Cairo is the home ground of Pyramid FC. They hardly lose games at home. APR dominated the first leg in Kigali on September 13th but failed to convert the chances they created as the game ended goalless. North Africa has been a Waterloo for the Army Club over the years, and they will be aiming to exorcise that debacle once and for all by eliminating Pyramids FC. But it is going to be a Herculean task for APR considering the form of Pyramids FC. Football, however, defies logic and everything is possible. Kigali Daily News takes a look at 6 things APR needs to do to get desired results in Cairo. Only a scoring draw or a win will see them in the next stage of competition. Number 1 thing they need to do is to hold Ramadan Sobhi. Pyramids FC came to Kigali without star player Ramadan Sobhi and they dearly missed him in that game. The former Stoke City and Huddersfield Town attacker is the biggest player in the Pyramids team, having been brought from the latter for £5 million in 2020. He was injured prior to the first leg and he could not travel to Kigali. Sobhi is now fit and he netted a sublime volley in the 2-2 league game draw with Zamalek on September 21st. APR should hold or contain Sobhi, a very versatile player who can play anywhere in attack. One moment of brilliance from him can decide the game. Number 2 is to tighten up in central defense. The pair of Salomon Bijeme and Yunus Nchimimana did a perfect job in Kigali in the first leg by holding the likes of Fiston Mayele Kalala and others in Pyramids attack. They may have to do extra work in the return fixture since Cairo will be a different atmosphere altogether. If the duo plays and they are able to hold their fort at the back, APR can get the needed results. Number 3 is to cut Pyramids FC on the wings. Typical of any North African side, Pyramids FC uses the wings, and that is where most of their attacks are launched. Their traditional number 7 and 11 do all the damage on the flanks and whip in crosses for the strikes in the box to finish off. Skipper Omborega Fitina and left back Christian Ishimwe must not always overlap, as they will definitely be caught off guard on the counter and may not be able to recover. Instead, they must cut Pyramids off from the wings and force them to play through the middle where they would struggle. Next is to play to the whistle. The 30,000 capacity June 30 stadium is very intimidating. The fans will make a lot of noise just to distract APR when the going is getting tough, and the Rwandan champions should be attentive. They must constantly make sure that they play to the whistle so as not to be caught unawares. APR players must avoid rampant complaints to the referee and just allow the captain to talk to the referee so as to not attract unnecessary bookings. Next on the list is that APR attackers had better be clinical. Coach Thierry Frogger must stick with Victor Mbawoma and Gilbert Mojisha up front or start with the former and pack the midfield. He used Mbawoma as the Lone Ranger up from Kigali and it worked to perfection before bringing on Mojisha in the second half. Frogger must be tactically disciplined by using strategies that can balance his team, especially in attack. Next is to get balls to Shaibub. Sharaf Edlin Shaibub Ali, 29, is not new to the CAF Champions League as is one of the experienced players in the APR setup. The Sudanese midfielder who previously played for the likes of Simba FC in Tanzania was arguably the best player in the first leg. He runs a one-man show in midfield. Shaibub is a complete midfielder. He can tackle, pass, dribble, and also score with long-range drives. Tadeo Ranga and Ismail Nchimimana, who are likely to pair with him, must try and release balls to him so often as he can do the magic for the team. Thank you so much for watching Kigali Daily News. Kindly stick around for more updates.